Hi, welcome to our video tutorial for Ms. Tillery students on designing your senior project commitment statement slides. We're going to take you just through a quick tour of some samples and things to keep in mind as you create your senior project commitment statement slides, and then point you to some additional resources where you can browse additional exemplary slides created by other students. So one of the things we want to keep in mind, in addition to using copyright-friendly images, is thinking about balance on our slides. We want our focal point to be the statement, and we want our image to enhance the viewer's experience of that commitment statement. One option is to use one central image, although it doesn't have to be the background image, and then to balance that somewhere on the slide with your senior project commitment statement. Opposites usually work well on these slides, so you want to think about how do you balance the copyright friendly photo with your commitment statement. In this particular slide, we have our Creative Commons licensed image. We have our senior project commitment statement that follows the guidelines established by the English department. We have our image attribution in the lower left hand corner, and notice that the hyperlink is blue, that it's live, and that we've put our name and the teacher's name in the lower right hand corner. Again, if you have an image that is a little bit rectangular in size and it's pixelating or distorting when you try to resize it, one option is to place it in the center of the slide, and then to put your commitment statement at the top, and again, following the protocol for the other English teachers, putting your name and the teacher's name in the lower right hand corner. Again, notice my attribution statement, CC image from, and then I have the hyperlink to that actual photo. If you have a photo that has parts of the background that are light, where we can see your text and the text is not going to get lost in the image, then you can simply draw your text box and keep the background transparent and put the text on there. However, keep in mind that if you have any difficulty seeing the text on the image, then you're going to need to put it in a text box or rethink how you're placing that text. Again, Ms. Tillery will be coming around as you finish your slides and giving you the final approval. If she sees that she cannot read your text, that means you're going to have to go back to the design drawing board. So this is a method that's really going to be dependent on the image. If you really want to put that statement on there, then you're going to need to make sure that there's a kind of nice clean part of the image where we can see your text. Again, image attribution is in the lower left hand corner. Your name and the teacher's name is in the lower right hand corner. So our checklist to keep in mind: we want to make sure that we give image attribution. If it's from the Creative Commons photo pools, either from Flickr or Wikimedia, we'll put the link there. If you're doing an image from Microsoft Clip Gallery, you'll use the text image via or from Microsoft Clip Gallery. If you're using your own original photography, you're going to need to indicate that by using the text original photograph by and then your name. Again, either one central image or one image as a focal point. We don't want collages, we don't want cartoons, we don't want small tiny photos. Again, we want to be bold yet simple in our slide design. You need to make sure that you have a clear, concise statement from following the guidelines from the English department. Ms. Tillery will be approving not only your statement but the slide design as well. Try to go for 36 size or larger font, white or black, and use a plain font. Don't do word art, don't do anything super cursive-y. Those fonts are not going to translate onto SlideShare and will not look the same when we put them on the web. Last but not least, the student name and the teacher name should be flush right in the lower right hand corner, and you can use a plain text box or you can do one that has a filled background to make it pop a little bit more off the slide. Now, if you would like to hop out to our LibGuides page, you can go to our LibGuides, select LibGuide number 3. Once you get to the Senior Project Research Guide, choose this tab that says Commitment Slides, Instructions, and Exemplars, and there you can browse not only the checklist that we just reviewed, but you can actually go in and see other exemplary slides to get some ideas for how you might go about creating your senior project commitment statement. And these are some of our exemplars. We hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. Again, remember that Ms. Tillery will be approved